The city of Altus, just as the city of Wichita Falls, has been dealing with a wildlife overpopulation problem. But in Altus, it's Canada geese, not prairie dogs. And unlike in Wichita Falls, the city had those geese euthanized instead of trying to relocate them. Landon McBride joins us now to explain why the city says it had few alternatives.
The city is not saying how many geese were euthanized, though one media report reported it was hundreds. What the city is saying is it had to do something to reduce the dangers of aircraft collision and the fouling of reservoir and recreational water, and their options were limited. The Altus City Council decided at a May 3rd meeting to do something about the Canada goose population at Altus Reservoir before it caused some serious problems.
Due to the increasing population of the residential Canada geese, there were increased concerns about potential bird strikes on area aircraft and also negative impacts on the environment in the recreational areas. So the city decided to reduce those risk and negative impacts. Some concerns on water quality and then just the recreational atmosphere.
Anna Christian Gadry said she enjoyed seeing the geese at the reservoir and says she wishes they hadn't had them euthanized, but understands why it was done.
Well, we love walking around the reservoir, and my children like feeding the geese, and it's a fun part of our walks in the morning, but don't particularly love stepping in their poop or necessarily them being all around our drinking water. It sure would have been nice if they could have transported them someplace that would allow them to live rather than euthanize them. But I understand if they're hurting our drinking water, I would much prefer to have good, clean drinking water.
Assistant City Manager Matt Winowski says relocation was not a viable option.
Some people mentioned the possibility of relocating the geese, and unfortunately USDA was advised against that because they most likely would relocate back to the reservoir area.
Winowski says with a large number of the geese removed from the city, planes can continue to take off and land safely, and the residents can enjoy clean water. The geese that were removed were non-migratory and were permanent residents of the reservoir. Winowski says this is a long-term solution and does not think they will have to address this problem again in the near future.
All right, Landon, thank you.